Thank you so much, Johanna. So you're watching Our Vancouver. I'm Gloria Macarenko. Well, we enjoyed the mariachi band so much earlier in the program that we decided to stay with a little bit of a Mexican theme. Fayuca brings us the flavors from Mexico's Pacific Northwest, and Ernesto Gomez and Martin Vargas are here to tell us a little more about that. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you
What
so much.
is Mexican Pacific Northwest cuisine?
Well, being in Vancouver, I mean, for us, our journey starts in the north of Mexico. We're from the north, no? Basically Baja and part of Sonora, Baja, South Baja, and going down a bit down the coast to Sinaloa as well. We mainly connect the Baja with where we are because as northern Mexican immigrants to Canada, for us it was very evident this connection along the Pacific. No, so what we try to do is have this free flow of ideas going, starting with these memories of flavors, techniques that we have in the Pacific Northwest of Mexico, and connecting it with the Pacific Northwest.
Okay. For example, what have you brought?
These are things that we try to connect. This, for instance, this is kind of inspired by a very, very old dish, which is this could have been a kind of a pre-Hispanic dish, which is basically connects really well because we have lots of radishes. So this is just very simple. It's radishes with lime, and these are actual toasted pumpkin seeds that I mix with Maldon salt.
Okay, I was going to reach you when you're putting it on top. Okay,
putting it on top.
Pumpkin seeds on the radishes.
So that for the summer, this is a great little thing just to snack on.
Those radishes are gorgeous. Are those sort of special things?
Yeah, this one's
Can I try?
Soul
Am I
Foods.
dipping
Yeah,
in too
please do.
soon? Okay. How long does it have to sit in the juice?
Well, it depends. Not too long, actually. You'll get a little discolorment if you put it too early on, but you just want to get that
We
zing
don't want
from
that No, the zing I'm getting.
Yeah, good.
And Martin, what are you up to over there?
Okay, so I'm gonna finish this roasted beet aguachile. This is also a riff on something that has to be like very acid, but also very powerful and kind of a root vegetable. So it has a different meaning on something we would do with seafood that we do here.
But would you use beets traditionally in the northwest of Mexico, or is this is your Canadian?
I think this is our riff.
Canadian,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I think it's important. We're open
groovy.
to all kinds of foods and flavors here in Vancouver.
Yeah, it's something here beets are incredible, so yeah.
Now, what is it that makes? What's the secret to a good ceviche? I mean, is it just some lime juice and some lemon juice?
It has to be very acid, and it has to be a little bit pungent. That's why the aguachile has some dried chiles, chile de árbol, which basically just substitute like any kind of salsa we would use. So yeah, it's kind of, it makes it everything.
How long does it have to sit? Because you're actually cooking it in the acid of the
This one, you don't cook it in the acid. This one, we roast them, so everything's cooked. So yeah, you just enjoy it.
Roasted ceviche?
Roasted beet ceviche, yeah.
Well, that's just taking it somewhere else as well.
It is. That's what we're trying to do.
We try to have fun.
So I'd love to hear from each of you sort of early memories of food.
Well, for us, that's one of the things we try to connect. Like when we're preparing dishes, or like, for instance, we were like making flour tortillas, and we're making different tests. And
you make some flour tortillas
well, these
here
are actually
now.
corn. These are from chancho. These are
corn.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are
White
corn, which we make our crispy tostadas.
Okay.
That one, but we try to kind of go back to the memories of being in the ranch with our grandmother and or going out to the ranch and remembering, like, does this really taste like the ranch? So when we make the tortillas, that we make them with beef tallow, actually, not this ones, the flour ones.
Okay.
And
does this taste like the ranch?
That tastes like a, like a tortilla chip that you would have in Mexico. We try to keep it honest. We also try to keep it honest on where we are. So that's what we incorporate. I mean, our starting point is being with all these memories, flavors, and trying to be honest to the flavors, but incorporate what we have locally, like
these are gorgeous.
The beets.
That is such a gorgeous...
And salmon as well.
Okay, and Martin, finally, what is this one?
Okay,
What have you done here?
so I just did the final touches. So this is a cured salmon ceviche. Local salmon, wild. It's very important for us to source the best ingredients we can. So now this is the riff more on a BC, a product has been here for years and years, and we just take advantage of it. This aguachile is with jicama. Jicama is a root vegetable that's also very popular in Asian cuisine, but it's also very popular in Mexico. So we do the aguachile, and then we make some cucumbers, some purslane, and some charred avocado on it. So yeah, it's basically a snack you would have, you know, in the backyard.
Beautiful. I'm going to get you to pour something so we can have a little toast. What did you bring?
I brought this Mexicano. This is actually from a family that makes it's a Oaxacan owned family brand of mezcal, and they make their own mezcal. They're there.
And what is mezcal? What's the difference between mezcal and tequila?
Well, mezcal is actually it's an artisanal beverage that is made from the agave plant for certain kinds of agave plants. And
I'm listening.
Basically, the agave is put in this barbacoa pit, which is it gets smoked. First, they burn rocks with wood, and they bury it. They smoke it for 2 days.
Then you drink it.
And they have different techniques. Some they mash by hand. Some they mash with this old horse, and then they ferment it. So the difference between a mezcal and a tequila, the tequilas are more industrialized and usually, and it's not smoked. It's not made in a barbacoa pit. It's usually made in different ways. And
it's a little early in the day for. Oh, what do we do? What do you do?
These are oranges. This is very traditional with warm salt. So this is salt, the warm of the agave, and chili. And
Before
chili.
or after?
That's up to you. I mean, there's.
After.
I mean,
Thank
for
you.
me,
I need some direction.
I like it
here.
after, but for me, there's no rules. Like so.
Cheers to Fayuca and to a lovely summer ahead. Thank you for
Cheers.
coming in.
Thank you. Cheers.
Oh.
After.
Got this fermented.